Alright guys, today we're talking about Sword of Kaigen. This has been very high on my TBR list and I just finished it last night. I stayed up way later than I probably should have to finish this book. And let me just preface this review by saying I liked it, I didn't love it. There are some parts in this book that are absolutely incredible, and then there are some parts that just really hamper the experience, in my opinion. Let's get into it. So starting off with the things that I really liked about this book, I think M.L. Wong does a fantastic job with writing fight sequences, and the battle sequences and, fight scenes, all that stuff are just so masterfully done. I was able to just visualize every little detail that was happening as I was reading it. I love all of the magic system. Magic system reminds me a lot of Naruto, actually more so than Avatar. We really only get to see the ice water side of the magic. I wish we would have got to see a little bit more of maybe the fire and some other stuff. I also really enjoy the characters in this book. I love Misaki. She is such a great character. I was mad for her. I was sad for her. My heart was broken for her. I just love her journey as we see her go throughout this book. I'm trying not to spoil anything, but it's just really cool to see how she handles it and how she overcomes a lot of these obstacles and challenges that are posed against her. I also like Mamoru. He is the second POV for the Sword of Kaigen. Not so much him. He's the 14-year-old boy, and we kind of get to see his side of it a few different times, and it was just refreshing. He's the son of Misaki. Now, some of the things that I didn't quite like. This book takes a very long time to get going. I don't want to say that the beginning is bad. It's just not interesting, at least in my opinion. We didn't get to something interesting till a good 200 pages. Almost 200 pages into the book, and it really doesn't pick up until Mamoru duels his dad in the dojo. Another thing that I didn't particularly like, the book kind of ends, like the climax of the story is in the middle of the book, which as I was reading it, I didn't know that that was the climax at the time. I was like, okay, look, we still got we still got a good 200 pages left of the book. I can't wait to see what happens next. And I was a little bit disappointed because the last 200 pages are basically just a really long epilogue. Personally, I didn't really like it that much. It was boring at the beginning, super well done in the middle. I loved everything in the middle, and then just kind of boring again at the end. As I said at the beginning, I liked this book. I didn't love it. I think it's still a good read, and I would highly recommend you guys checking it out if you haven't already. I'm going to give Sword of Kaigen a 4 out of 5 stars. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this book.